All right. Before we get into our vote, I did want to thank those that served on the nominating committee that were able to contact all the folks that are going to be serving during this next year. And I do thank them. It is a lot of work, a lot of phone calls, a lot of conversations. But we have some of the members of our committee here tonight. Not everybody was able to make it. Mavis Sanders is stranded in her place, surrounded by water, so she wasn't able to make it tonight. But those that I did see the other three. Rob Odell, could you stand up for a second? Terry Swale and Vadim Romanovich. Could you stand up, all three of you, just for a second? All right. Thank you very much for your hard efforts. They will be serving throughout this calendar year. And so if there are vacancies in the future, we would ask them to help fill those vacancies. Okay, now, as you walked in tonight, I hope you picked up one of the ballots. If there's anybody that doesn't have a ballot, I brought them inside here. Maybe we can, if you need a ballot, who needs a ballot? All right, there's, Jim, would you mind, okay, yeah, if you wouldn't mind handing those out. Okay. Now, we all know each other pretty well, but there's always a chance that you might not know everyone who is on the ballot here. So I did want to give an opportunity for people to be recognized that are going to be serving on our boards and committees and as officers. And so I wanted to make sure you knew who they were. And so we'll start off with the officers. First, Jacob Rogers. He will be serving as moderator next year, assuming he's voted in, taking my place. Jim Hedges, I thought I saw him tonight. Jim, are you here? Did I see you somewhere, Jim? Where is he? I don't see Jim. That was my imagination, I guess. And then Russ Hans. Russ will be serving as our financial secretary. Thank you, Russ. And so those three are officers. They serve for a 2-year term. Now I want to introduce those that will be on committees. And so we'll start off with the auditor committee. Beat Carlson, is she here tonight? Excuse me. Glad she's not here, so we would hear me butcher her name. Of course, Hesslinger gets butchered sometimes, occasionally too, but now that happens. My mistake. Okay. Deaconess Committee. There are 5 people that are on the ballot here. I wanted to introduce them if they are here. Joe Kovalik, Margaret Nendick. There she is. Jean Nicodem. I probably butchered that one too, didn't I? Okay, Nicodem. All right. Pat Slater. I don't see her tonight. And then Ella Wells. Is she here tonight? Okay. They will be serving on the Deaconess Committee. Fellowship Committee. We have Emmy Batchelor. Ruth Batchelor. Marie Doty. Julie Spangler. And then we have a couple of open positions. And then finally, a couple more. Missions Committee, Mary Davis. There she is. Doug Ehorn. There's Doug. Ted Cook. There's Ted. And then Austin Searles. Okay. And then Tyler's Campus Committee, Karen Taylor and Sandy Deedy. Okay, you'll notice, let me do a couple more introductions here. I almost forgot about the boards here. Okay, on the deacon board, we're going to be interviewing 2 of our deacons tonight, but the 4 that are going to be serving during this next year, Josh Batchelor, there he is, Andy Howard, don't see Andy, Jim Keel, and then Victor Rochier, and then for the trustee board, Mark Cruz, I saw Mark, yep. Nellie Strail, and then Jim Swale. All right. Now you'll notice that there are some open positions yet. The nominating committee worked very hard at trying to fill all the positions, but you'll see that we are still short 1 deaconess. We are short a couple on the fellowship committee, and then we are also short 1 person on Tyler's campus. So, if you have an interest in serving in any of those areas, this is not the time to be shy. If that is an interest, if God has laid that on your heart to be a part of those ministries, a part of those committees, I would really encourage you to talk to the nominating committee. We could, sometimes, we just, we try as hard as we can, but we don't think of everyone. And if that is a desire of yours, if God has given you that interest, please let us know so that we can fill some of those open positions.